For the next few minutes, I'm not just going to talk at you. I'm going to take you through something, an experience, a shift. By the time we're done, you won't just understand what's been holding you back. You'll feel something inside you change. You'll start to see things differently. Not just your thoughts, but the way reality has been shaping itself around you, quietly, without you noticing. And once that awareness clicks, everything begins to fall into place, effortlessly. So here's what I ask of you. For the next few minutes, let go of distractions. Give yourself this moment fully, completely, because what you're about to hear isn't just something to learn. It's something to step into. What if I told you that the key to manifesting your desires isn't about working harder, thinking positively all the time, or constantly chasing after what you want? In fact, it's the opposite. The real secret lies in what you do in the silence, the space between your intention and its manifestation. Most people struggle with manifestation because they're trapped in a cycle of wanting and not having. But today, you'll learn how to shift your internal state so your desires align with you effortlessly. Watch till the end, and if you love these insights, hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more from Wise Minds. Let's begin. Have you ever really wanted something so badly that you kept thinking about it, hoping for it, maybe even stressing over it? But no matter how much you tried, it just wouldn't happen? That's because wanting creates resistance. When you want something, you're actually focusing on the fact that you don't have it yet, something Joe Dispenza explains in his motivational speeches. And that feeling of lack, it pushes your desire even further away. Think about it like this. Imagine you're texting someone you like, and they don't respond right away. The more you overthink it, checking your phone, wondering what went wrong, the longer it seems to take. But the moment you forget about it, they finally reply. That's how manifestation works. 2, it's not about getting, it's about being. When you feel like you already have what you want, your reality starts to reflect that back to you. A key idea in Joe Dispenza affirmations. Ever notice how things come easily when you're not desperate for them? Maybe you stopped looking for a relationship and suddenly the right person appeared. Or you quit stressing about money and out of nowhere a new opportunity showed up. So if wanting actually pushes things away, how do you truly align with having? That's where emotional alignment comes in. And this is where most people get it wrong. That's where emotional alignment comes in. Something you can practice with Joe Dispenza gratitude techniques. And this is where most people get it wrong. So we just talked about how wanting creates resistance. But if you can't just want something into existence, then how do you actually manifest it? The answer is emotional alignment. Most people think manifestation is all about thinking positive thoughts 24/7. But here's the truth. It's not just about what you think. It's about how you feel. Your state of being is what shapes your reality. If you feel stressed, anxious, or doubtful, your external world will reflect that back to you. But when you feel like you already have what you want, life starts lining up to match that energy. Have you ever noticed that when you feel confident, people treat you differently? Or when you're truly happy, good things seem to happen effortlessly? That's because your emotional state is like a signal, attracting experiences that match it, a principle from the law of attraction meditation. Here's something you can try right now, straight out of a Joe Dispenza meditation. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Ask yourself, if I already had what I wanted, how would I feel? Maybe you feel peaceful, excited, grateful, or even just relieved. Emotions Joe Dispenza gratitude practices amplify. Now hold on to that feeling. That's the key to alignment and a great way to learn how to reprogram your mind. But let's be real, what if doubt creeps in? What if your mind starts saying, this isn't working, or what if I never get what I want? That's where releasing resistance comes in. And this is where most people get stuck. All right, so by now, you know that manifestation isn't about wanting. It's about being. You've also learned how emotional alignment helps you tune into your desires, like in a Joe Dispenza podcast. But what happens when you start to doubt? When you catch yourself overthinking, checking for signs, or feeling frustrated that things aren't happening yet? That's called resistance. And it's one of the biggest reasons people block their own manifestations. Resistance is when you obsess over the outcome, constantly wonder when it will happen, or try to force things to go your way. It's like planting a seed and then digging it up every day to see if it's growing. Instead of helping, you're actually slowing the process, something Joe Dispenza warns against in his morning meditation. Here's the truth. Allowing is just as important as asking. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting that once you align with your desire, it's already on its way. You don't have to chase it. You just have to stay open to receiving it. A mindset shift you can master with how to rewire your subconscious mind techniques. But wait, if we're not supposed to chase our desires, then how do they actually come to us? This is where most people get stuck, because they keep asking, how is it going to happen? But here's the thing, the how is not your job. Have you ever noticed that the best things in life usually happen when you least expect them? That's because manifestation doesn't work the way your logical mind thinks it does. Something Joe Dispenza dives into in his motivational speech content. Your mind tries to predict and control how things will unfold. But when you do that, you actually block infinite possibilities. Think about it. Have you ever stressed over something, only to have it work out in a way you never saw coming? Maybe you were looking for a job, but instead of the one you applied for, you got an unexpected offer from an old friend. That's how manifestation works. Your desire can come from places you'd never expect. Here's what most people get wrong. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are, a truth Joe Dispenza manifesting emphasizes. That means instead of worrying about how your desire will come, focus on becoming the version of you who already has it. When you do that, life takes care of the rest, almost like a law of attraction meditation unfolding naturally. But what happens in that quiet space between setting your intention and seeing it come to life? How do you handle the waiting? This is what we call the manifestation gap. And if you don't make peace with it, you'll keep blocking your own success. So, you've set your intention. You've aligned your emotions. You've let go of resistance, maybe even using a Joe Dispenza abundance meditation. But now, nothing seems to be happening. This space, the time between asking and receiving, is what I call the manifestation gap. And this is where most people give up. They start doubting. They think, maybe I did it wrong. Or they start looking for signs, checking every 5 minutes to see if anything has changed. But all of that just creates more resistance. What if, instead of worrying, you use this time to embody trust? Ask yourself, if I knew my desire was 100% guaranteed, how would I act today? Would you feel anxious? Probably not. You'd feel calm, excited, at peace. Emotions you can tap into with Joe Dispenza gratitude. Silence doesn't mean nothing is happening. It's not absence, it's alignment. Just like a seed growing underground, things are shifting behind the scenes, even if you can't see them yet. A process Dr. Joe Dispenza explains in his healing meditation. And when you make peace with the waiting, that's when things start showing up. By shifting your internal state, manifestation stops feeling like effort and starts feeling like flow. You don't have to chase your desires. They're already on their way to you. Now, let's put this into practice. Try this. For the next week, practice embodying the emotions of already having what you desire. Just see what happens. Comment below, what's one thing you've manifested effortlessly? And if this resonated with you, subscribe for more videos on mastering your mindset. Your reality is a reflection of you. So start showing up as a version of yourself who already has everything you want, and watch what happens. We sincerely hope that this video has been helpful and inspiring for you. Thanks for listening to these thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to Wise Minds channel so you don't miss out on similar content on wisdom and spirituality. Also, if you like this content, share it with anyone you think could benefit from it. Thank you for following us on this journey. I hope you found something valuable for your journey. See you in the next video.